Hi everyone, I'm Heba and welcome back. Today I'd like to show you products that did not work out for me. This is going to be a tough one to do because there's some products here that is very popular around YouTube, but it just didn't work out for me. So I need to, put this disclaimer out there. Even though the products did not work out for me and you love them, that's fine. That's fine. Sometimes with my skin tone, skin type, it just doesn't work out. Everyone's different. Everyone's skin, like I said, skin tone, skin type, preferences, colors, so it's okay that we can disagree on some products. But yeah, for this one, I just want to show you the ones that did not work out for me. All right, let's go ahead and get right to it. Now, again, the couple that I'm going to show you, they are popular. Everyone seems to love it, but it just didn't work out for me. I already returned this palette. It's by Charlotte Tilbury, the Stars in Your Eyes palette. And I did a video on it. I'll link that video down below. But it just, I don't know, it just didn't work out for me. The colors just kind of were, there were a couple of colors in there that were similar, especially on my skin tone. And for the price of that, it does cost $75. For the price of it, for me, I didn't see that it was worth it for that price. Even though I do have Natasha Denona palettes, Pat McGrath palettes. So I will spend the money for palettes that I do like and enjoy, but that one by Charlotte Tilbury just did not cut it for me, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I know that this one was a hard one to do, but I already returned it because I didn't want to, lose that window of returning a product. So yeah, I already returned it. So believe me, if you like that palette, that's fine because I've seen it on several other YouTubers and it looks beautiful on them. But for me, the colors just didn't look right. It kind of made me look like I had a bruise on my eye with some of the shades there. So it's not for me, and I returned it, and actually I bought the Natasha Denona palette with that money. I had to use a little bit more money, but at least I wasn't down $75 more for having an extra palette and using up space. So, but anywho, I returned that palette. It is a pretty palette, and it is a little bit more pigmented than the one I got last year. I also got the one last year. I can't remember the name of that palette. But yeah, I returned that one, so you think I should have learned from this year. I don't know if the one that she'll come out later this year, if she'll do another special edition palette. I don't know if I'll get it. Maybe I will. Maybe it's going to be different colors than what she has done in the past. But for now, the last two 12-pan palettes that she did, I returned those. And yeah, sorry. Another palette that I returned, it is by BH Cosmetics, and it is the Zodiac palette. I bought this one early in the year, and I went ahead and returned it then because those shades, the matte shades, were just muddy. They just muddied up on me. It just wasn't a pretty look on my lids, on my skin tone. So I returned that palette. It is pretty, especially the baked metallic shades. Those are real pretty, but the matte shades it just didn't work out for me. And it just cost $22. I probably could have kept it, but it is a big palette. And like I said, the matte shades were muddy. So I just didn't want to deal with that. So I returned that one. And I know BH Cosmetics, they have some great palettes, but with the matte shades looking muddy on me, I don't know if I'll try another one later in the future. Maybe I will. Maybe the formula might change, but for now, yeah, I probably won't be getting another BH palette in a while. This palette here is another palette that is popular all over YouTube, and it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. The shades are beautiful. And whenever I see other YouTubers put it on, it just looks beautiful on them. But this one, I don't know. It's by Anasazi Beverly Hills, and it is the Sultry palette. I still have it. I'm going to return it. I still have that window to return it. But yeah, I'm going to return this one. I've used this several times, and for some reason, during the day, the shades just kind of blended in together. I hope that makes sense. It is a beautiful palette. Here it is right here. I got it because of this silver metallic shade and some of these metallic shades down here too, but it just didn't work out for me. I did a look with the silver shade, and You know, going back in that video, I kept looking at it, it's like there's just something missing there. I probably should have went with a black shade to deepen up, and actually I did during the day, during the latter part of the day before I was washing my, before I washed my makeup off. You know, that's the time to practice certain looks or try on different shades, or, you know, sometimes I'll practice doing a wing liner and then just wash it off. But still using the black shade, it just didn't look right for me. Maybe because this is a cool tone palette. I've used this several times. I created several looks, but towards the end of the day, the shades just kind of blended in together. This does cost $45, so I'm just gonna return it and play with the Soft Glam. The Soft Glam palette I do love, and the Modern Renaissance I do use. So yeah, I'm gonna return this palette. Those are the eyeshadow palettes that did not work out for me, and I know, again, that they're popular, but they just didn't work out for me. Let me show you this powder here by Hourglass. It's the Ambient Lighting Powder in Radiant Light. I bought this during the Sephora sale, and it's the smaller size, you know, travel size, and it cost $22. But whenever I put this all over my face, it made me look like the Tin Man. It was just very shiny, very powdery. It just didn't look right on me. Here's the shade right here. Let me swatch this. So it is very pretty and very shiny, but it was a little too shiny for me. And even I tried using it as a highlighter, it wasn't shiny enough. So this one is going back. Another powder that it's just going to go in the recycling bin. This is by Becca. It's called the Hydrate Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I did like this powder when I got it because it had a wet effect, a cooling effect to it, I guess you can say. And I used it one time and it lost its wetness. I don't know what happened, but it lost its wetness. And then I saw Mary from Glitzy Fritzy, she said the same thing, and it was like, okay, it wasn't mine, because I do keep it in a cool, dry place. It's in a drawer, it's not in any direct sunlight, so it just dried up on me, I guess you could say. This costs $38, and you get 100 grams of product in here. So it's not a lot, but it was a nice powder. It does have a mesh sifter here, which is really nice. And I'm going to try and see if I could take this part out, throw out this powder, and maybe put my powder in it, another powder in here. Maybe. And it lost its wetness. They were marketing it as using MAC Fix Plus, you know, that wetness to set your makeup. But it did do that, you know, in the beginning, but after a while it just lost it, and yeah, that's just not right. This is going in the recycling bin. If I can take this off and throw away the powder, I will try to do that because I do like this mesh thing, but if not, bye. Now these lip plumpers here by Soap and Glory, I'm gonna have to say it really slow because I don't want to mess up saying it. It's the Sexy Mother okay, let me try it again. Sexy Mother Pucker Lip Plumping Lip Gloss. Yeah, these did not work out for me. These hurt. These hurt, let me tell you. They mother pucker hurt. I mean, yes. I had to say it that way. Whenever I put it on, it's like needles on your lips, and I had to take it off. So yeah, these are going in the trash or the recycling bin, whichever it goes. But yeah, these are going bye-bye because they, had to say it again, they mother pucker hurt my lips. This brow pencil by Revlon, the Color Stay, I believe it's in the shade dark brown. No, I'm gonna put this one in the trash too, or recycling bin. But whenever I used this, it was very waxy, I guess you could say. So it just made my eyebrows kind of stick to my face, and I didn't like that. So this is going to recycling bin. Now let's go into body care. I'm gonna put pictures of these products here because I already returned them. This is by Laura Mercier. I'm gonna look at my notes here. It is the almond coconut milk, that's the flavor. And I bought it in the creamy body wash. I got it in the scrub and also in the souffle body cream. I was at the store and it just smelled so beautiful because I love the almond scent. So I bought those products, took it home, and I used it several times. And let me tell you, it smelled like Play-Doh. To me, it smelled like Play-Doh. And Play-Doh does have a good scent, but not on your body. So I'll be walking around and I'll be like smelling like a kindergarten class. It was just not a pretty scent with that. So yeah, I returned those because they aren't cheap. As you can see, the body cream, the body wash was $42. The scrub was $55 and the body cream was $65. So those went back. Yeah, and if you like it, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, Play-Doh does have a good scent, but yeah, I didn't like smelling like, again, like a kindergarten class. I mean, it was just a little too much. It does linger on all through the day, which is a good thing, but not with that scent. So those products went back. Skincare here. This is by L'Oreal, the Pure Clay Mask. I got this. And again, with the scent, it had too much of a perfume scent. So whenever I put this on my face, some products that does have a scent, it will dissipate whenever you put it on your face, but this one didn't. And it had to me, please forgive me if you like this product, but to me, it just smelled like cheap perfume. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I couldn't even finish it. Yeah, this is going in the recycling bin for sure. It did what it was supposed to do on my face, but I just couldn't handle that scent. It just lingered on, and yeah, so this is going bye-bye. Or bye-bye. Alright, these products here by Colleen Rothschild. I know that's a cult favorite here on YouTube. I do love her cleansing balm. It's a beautiful, beautiful balm, and I do love her mask. I believe it was the enzyme mask or the purifying mask. I can't remember which one it was, but I do like that one. But these two products here, the Extra Recovery Cream and the Sheer Renewal Cream, just did not work out for me. This one was okay, but it sometimes would pile up on my skin. And this one, I did not even finish it, and you can see that it already dried up inside. Before it dried up, whenever I put it on my skin, it just didn't sink into my skin. It was just piling up. It was just going over my skin. It wasn't absorbing it at all. And I tried many times. I tried using other serums underneath it. Tried not putting oils first and then this. But yeah, this one just didn't work out. This will also go in the recycling bin, even with some product in it. Now the last two products, they're from the same brand, and it's ESPA. And I received these in an advent calendar, in two different advent calendars, so they didn't come together. And I always wanted to try this brand, ESPA. And these are, let me look here, the Optimum Skin Pro Serum and the Overnight Hydration Therapy. Now, the serum one was just too oily. It looked like cooking oil on my face. It did not absorb at all. And it was just real bad, and it made me break out. So I got a couple zits from this, which is not a good sign for me. And I do have combo oily skin, in my T-zone. So this one just did not work out. I do have other oils that I use that I enjoy using that does not do that to me. My husband, on the other hand, liked this one. This one absorbed very nicely on his skin, so he will use this one. This one's not going in the recycle bin, so he will use this one. And the other one here, the Overnight Hydration Therapy, it didn't absorb either, and I've tried it without using the oil, and I've tried it, letting my serums and moisturizers sink in first and then put this one on. This one just piled on my skin, so it just didn't work out. But my husband also enjoyed this, so he will be using these two products. I always wanted to try this brand, but maybe just these two products just didn't work out for my skin tone, my skin type. But if there's another ESPA product in a beauty box, then I'll use it. But these just didn't work out for me. All right, you guys, these are the products that just didn't work out for me. And I know several of them are very popular here on YouTube, and it just didn't work out for me, which is fine, because if there are products that I don't like that you guys like, that's fine too. I mean, that's wonderful. But yeah, these did not work out for me, and I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too bad. But anywho, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. and you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.